Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, July 17, 2023. The sweet and spectacular moon will shift over the degrees of Gemini today. This means that she is bringing her sensitivity and soft energy to your solar house of home, family, and domesticity. This is a most excellent period to dig deep into your emotions with your one and only, or assess how your living space promotes pleasure, connection, and entertainment. If coupled up, be sure to sit down and enjoy intellectually stimulating content, shows, or podcasts together. Having in-depth conversations and communicating desires may happen more easily now. Harness this glow and let it make you feel free and light-hearted. Nurture your creative side. It is time to focus on your passion projects and ideas when the moon enters its domicile. The lunation will help you become attuned to your talents and skills, since you may feel it is time to develop these gifts through your work life. Reflect on what you can do at work that can incorporate your natural talents or your creative side. Finding ways to infuse your inspiration with your responsibilities will help you feel more fulfilled with the work that you have to do. At the same time that the dwarf planet Eris is already at a standstill ahead of her retrograde turn in your income sector in 6 days, Chiron is just over a week away from also turning retrograde. This is an annual event and the point in each year when the income focus shifts to the rear-view mirror, yet with the North Node just 2 days away and with its eye always on the future, this will give you the best of both worlds. When sleep is good, so is the rest of life, generally speaking. Every now and then we need to adjust our sleeping habits consciously so that we are ensured of good rest. You may need a new bed. You may need new pillows or sheets or something warmer or something cooler. Strive to perfect your sleeping area. Everything should be as you like it. This is one area of life that should not be economized. Rest is paramount. You're sure to feel drawn to the family on this day filled with your own essence. Just take care when it comes to interfering too much in others' business. This is something you have to watch out for. Even though you may have the best of intentions for someone else's well-being, there are always limits to how much you should involve yourself. Often, it is best to ask what you can do to help out rather than taking things on without asking. Just as Mars is spending his first weekend in your relationship sector in 2 years, the North Node is spending its last in your communication sector. Having already come together in a friendly aspect during the week, their paths might only briefly cross, but with perfect timing. Mars has returned to fire things up on the relationship front, while the North Node is giving the planets staying on everything needed to keep the communication lines open. In the meantime, the moon returns to a playful and creative part of your chart in time to celebrate the South Node's last weekend in an adventurous part. As Mars reaches his first weekend in your relationship sector, a lot of water has already passed under the bridge, including a friendly aspect to the North Node, which has now reached its last weekend in your communication sector. This is a chance to move forward with the communication lines open just as the moon joins the sun to begin the lead up to a romantically charged new moon. Our eyes in the sky. At present, nothing can hinder your progress, as all your endeavors seem to flourish. This prosperity extends to financial matters as well. There is no cause for concern, as you find yourself on a winning streak. If you happen to have surplus funds, now is an opportune moment to invest. With this positive outlook, you can confidently embrace the future, secure in the knowledge that your investments will yield fruitful returns. Although it has been a couple of days since the moon departed from your income sector, its influence has left you with a sharp instinct for financial matters that proves to be a valuable asset with Mars now in your work sector. Concurrently, in the remaining days before the lunar nodes transition out of your 2 money houses, you gain a clearer perspective on both sides of the financial spectrum. This period marks the culmination of an 18-month period of balancing and regulating the interplay between your income and expenses. As the lunar nodes approach their final weekend in your financial sectors, there is supportive energy available to maximize the potential benefits from both realms. On the income front, not only are there planets that will sustain the momentum, but there is also support from the job and career sectors. Simultaneously, the Moon's harmonious alignment with the South Node in your financial sector enhances your financial confidence, instincts, and imaginative thinking. Despite receiving enticing offers that promise profitable investments, it is wise to exercise caution and patience. It is possible that you may not possess all the necessary information, and there might be hidden pitfalls or unpleasant surprises lurking within these opportunities. An untimely coincidence could also disrupt your investment plans. Remember, patience is a virtue, particularly when it comes to financial transactions. Take your time, gather all relevant details, and proceed with caution to ensure a secure and prosperous outcome. Today, the celestial bodies of the Sun and Uranus align, creating a profound cosmic influence. This alignment brings forth a departure from our usual tender emotional responses to new experiences, urging us to step outside our comfort zones. Surprisingly, we may find ourselves embracing and resonating with the changes that lie ahead. This exciting period holds the potential to introduce us to thrilling adventures, unforeseen opportunities, and even unexpected alliances. Previously acknowledged tensions begin to dissipate, gradually giving way to a more tranquil and serene atmosphere. After moments of confusion, uncertainty, and emotional outbursts, the air clears, resolving all doubts and misgivings. A quiet, stress-free ambience returns, allowing our activities to continue harmoniously, much as they did before. Interestingly, you exhibit an extraordinary calmness even in the face of immense pressure. Deadlines no longer faze you, instead, they serve as catalysts for heightened efficiency. This newfound sense of satisfaction spills over into your personal relationships, allowing you to maintain clarity of thought and dedicate time to your partner. Consider incorporating relaxation techniques into your routine to preserve this state of mind for as long as possible. 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 For as long as possible.